Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive? Today we're taking a look at what it might be like to work at a university that's, well, let's be honest, pretty darn legendary.
Legendary is a good word for it.
We're talking about the University of Glasgow. And of course, we're using our favorite resource to guide us, academicjobs.com.
Always a good place to start.
When you think about a university founded all the way back in 1451,
Wow, 1451.
that's almost hard to wrap your head around.
I know. That's like centuries of shaping minds.
Yeah, it makes you realize this isn't just a place that survived, it's a place that's thrived.
Absolutely. And thrive for a reason.
For sure. And another thing that really stands out is, where it's located.
Oh, yeah, the location is amazing.
Glasgow. It's not just any city. It's known for its vibrant culture, the friendly people, and, hey, let's not forget the amazing food scene.
I mean, who doesn't love good food? It's like a bonus perk, right? Yeah.
Totally a bonus perk. Okay, but let's get back to the academic side of things for a minute. What really struck me on academicjobs.com is how the University of Glasgow, or UOS as they sometimes call it, is really serious about attracting top-notch talent. They emphasize this commitment to cutting-edge research, building a really diverse faculty. I mean, it's clear they're aiming high.
And they're not just talking the talk when it comes to research. I mean, the University of Glasgow consistently ranks among the best globally for research output and its impact across various fields. You could be working alongside some seriously bright people.
Right. People who are pushing boundaries and making a real difference.
Absolutely.
Something else I noticed on academicjobs.com that I really appreciated. They emphasized how inclusive and supportive UofG is towards its staff.
Yeah, it's really refreshing to see that.
And they actually mentioned that the application process is designed to be super straightforward and transparent.
Oh, I love that. Transparency is like gold, especially in academia. Knowing what to expect during the application process can make a worldy difference for someone who's thinking about applying.
It shows they respect your time. Okay, are you ready for this? This is the fun part. The notable alumni section. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're talking about some serious heavy hitters. Lord Kelvin, the mastermind behind thermodynamics.
Yeah, Lord Kelvin.
He walked those halls.
Amazing.
But wait, there's more. Adam Smith, the father of modern economics.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Adam Smith. I mean, his work is still relevant today, To
Yeah.
think he walked the same halls as all these future thinkers, innovators.
It's mind-blowing, right? And we're not done yet. Are you ready for this one? Maggie Smith,
No way.
Professor McGonagall herself. Talk about a diverse range of talent nurtured at this university.
I know it really showcases the university's legacy, right? I mean, it's not just producing academics, but people who leave their mark on the world in so many different ways. That's really special.
It is. Okay, so we've talked about history, the location, famous grads, but let's dive into the why choose the University of Glasgow section. Academicjobs.com really hits on these key points. Research excellence, global impact, and that vibrant cultural hub that is Glasgow. It's like they're saying, come be a part of something big and have a blast while you're at it.
You got it. It's not just about your career. It's about being part of a community that wants to make a real difference in the world. And doing all that in a city that's just bursting with creativity and life is pretty hard to beat.
Yeah, I think they're onto something there.
It's interesting, we've been talking about all these great things the University of Glasgow offers, but it makes you think about the impact the university itself has on the city of Glasgow. It's not just a one-way street.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's like a cycle, right?
Right.
The university attracts talent, resources, but then it also gives back so much in terms of culture, innovation.
Exactly. Universities, they're often like the heartbeat of a city's growth. They attract all these bright minds from everywhere, creating this awesome mix of ideas. And that energy, it spills out into the city, shaping its character, pushing it forward.
So it's bigger than just the university, right? It's about being woven into the city itself. And Glasgow, with all its history and that thriving art scene, that sounds like a perfect match.
Oh, for sure. Imagine finishing a lecture on campus and then walking a few blocks to catch a cutting-edge theater performance or a gig at some legendary music venue. That's what I call a stimulating environment.
I'm sold. It
Yeah.
sounds like the city itself is almost like fuel,
Yeah.
It feeds the creative energy of the university. And it looks like from academicjobs.com that UofG really makes sure to support its staff so they can, actually tap into all that.
They do. They highlight the university's commitment to giving resources for career development. That's huge. It shows they're invested in helping people reach their full potential, not just professionally, but personally, too.
I love that. It's not just about attracting talent, but nurturing it. It's like saying, hey, come be part of our community and we'll help you grow.
Totally. And that kind of support system, it can be a game changer, especially for academics who are, just starting their careers. It's like having a mentor, a cheering section all rolled into one.
And honestly, who wouldn't want that? It takes the pressure off and lets you focus on what really matters, the research and the teaching.
And speaking of research, remember how academicjobs.com really emphasized U of FG's research excellence? It's not just hype, they're truly leading the way in so many different fields.
Yeah. I mean, having history is one thing, but actively shaping the future with groundbreaking research, that's got to be motivating for anyone working there.
Totally. It's like being at the forefront of discovery, collaborating with people who are constantly pushing boundaries. Imagine the kind of conversations, debates, those light bulb moments that must happen every day.
I'm getting chills just thinking about it. And it's not just about individual brilliance, right? Academicjobs.com mentioned how UofG fosters a collaborative environment where researchers from all different disciplines can come together.
Oh, yeah, like a giant think tank where ideas can mix and mingle. Imagine physicists working with artists, historians teaming up with engineers. The possibilities are pretty much endless.
It's like a fusion of perspectives and expertise.
Yeah.
And that's what we need to tackle all these complicated challenges we face in the world today, right?
Absolutely. Climate change, social inequality, all these advancements in technology, they need solutions that come from multiple angles, multiple fields. And UFG seems to really get that. They're encouraging this kind of interdisciplinary approach.
It's like saying, come join us, bring your unique perspective, let's create something incredible together.
I like that. That sense of purpose, that feeling of being part of something bigger than yourself, that's got to be powerful.
It's like finding your tribe, right? Your intellectual home, where you can actually contribute your best work and thrive. What really stands out to you about their research focus?
Their commitment to sustainability, environmental science, that really speaks to me. With everything that's happening with climate change, it's really inspiring to see a university that's making this a priority. They're actively trying to understand and address these huge challenges.
That's a good point. It's not just about studying the problem, it's about finding solutions, figuring out how to lessen the impact of climate change and create a more sustainable future.
Exactly. They're not just sitting back and watching, they're rolling up their sleeves and getting involved.
And with the kind of resources and expertise they have, they're in a great position to make a real difference.
Totally. The knowledge they're creating, the solutions they're coming up with at UofG, it has the potential to go way beyond the university itself.
Like a ripple effect, right?
Yeah.
Spreading outwards, influencing policies, sparking innovation, and giving communities around the world the tools they need to make change.
It's a testament to how powerful research and education can be.
We've covered a lot of ground here, but there's still one more piece of the puzzle. What's it actually like to work at UofG? What's the day-to-day experience like for the people who call this university their intellectual home? Stick around, because in the final part of our deep dive, we're going to uncover what makes UofG such a unique and vibrant place to work. Okay, so we're back for the last part of our deep dive into the University of Glasgow. We've talked about their history, their passion for research, the awesome city they're in, and their commitment to making a difference globally. But now, let's get real. What's it actually like to work at UofG?
That's the question, right? Because a job is more than just a job. It's about being somewhere you can really thrive, where you feel like you belong.
It's like finding your intellectual home, somewhere you can do your best work and feel appreciated for what you bring to the table. And from what we've seen on academicjobs.com, it seems like UofG gets that.
Yeah, they really do. They keep talking about their supportive and collaborative culture. It's not just about individual success. It's about working together, helping each other out along the way.
And that sense of community, that can be so important, especially in academia, where things can get pretty demanding and sometimes you feel isolated. It's like having a built-in support system, people who get it, you know?
Absolutely. And UFG seems to really understand that. They talk about all these social events, clubs, different things that bring people together from all over the university.
So it's like a mini version of the city itself with all that social energy woven into the university.
Exactly. You feel like you belong, like you're not just an employee, you're part of something that's alive and growing.
And that's gotta feel good. It's about feeling connected to something bigger, contributing to something that matters to you.
Speaking of things that matter, I think it's worth mentioning UFG's commitment to inclusivity again. Academicjobs.com really highlighted how dedicated they are to creating a welcoming and supportive environment for everyone, no matter who they are or where they come from.
It's true. We've touched on that bit throughout this deep dive, but it's
Mm.
worth repeating. Inclusivity isn't just a trendy word at UofUG. It's like a core value that shows up in everything they do.
Yeah, you can see it in their policies, the programs they have, the whole culture they've built. They have all these support groups, diversity training, and specific resources to help underrepresented groups.
It's like they're saying, hey, we want you to feel seen, heard, and supported here. Your unique perspectives and experiences are not just welcome, they're what makes us better.
That's a really powerful message. And when you have real inclusivity, it not only makes the workplace fairer, it makes the academic experience richer for everybody.
Because when you have different voices and perspectives, you get a more complete understanding of the world. It's like adding all these vibrant colors to a tapestry, making it even more beautiful and complex.
Nicely put. And that's what makes UofG so interesting. It's not just about being excellent academically, it's about building a community where everyone can succeed, contribute their unique talents, and feel like they truly belong.
It's about creating a culture of respect, collaboration, and shared passion for learning and discovery. That's what makes a university truly special.
I totally agree. And for anyone out there who's thinking about a career in academia, UofG seems like a place where you can make a real difference, both inside the university and in the world.
So if you're feeling inspired and you're ready to explore what's out there, remember to check out academicjobs.com. They've got tons of listings, including positions at top universities like UofG, not just in the UK, but all over the world. Your next big adventure might be just a click away.
And you never know, maybe you'll find yourself walking through those historic streets of Glasgow, inspired by the city and the people around you at the University of Glasgow. It's an adventure worth taking.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Keep learning, keep exploring, and keep diving deep into the world of knowledge. And if you're looking for your next academic move in the UK, remember to head over to academicjobs.com. Top local and global universities are excited to see what you can do. Until next time, stay curious.